Behind the scene, they work very hard to do what they do, to stay motivated. This is the Teachers Reality Show. This is the Teachers Reality Show. The Teachers TV Reality Show.
Why are you so angry?
I mean, you didn't tell me you were seeing that guy.
What guy?
And the most painful thing is you wasted my time, you wasted my resources. Most importantly, you wasted my money, war.
Why are you so worked up? First off, I'm not seeing any guy. Secondly, I didn't even say yes to you, so...
Well, you didn't tell me you said yes to him either. And
didn't.
you have to tell me yes now.
I didn't even say yes to him. And no.
Like, seriously?
Yes. Marshall is such a great actor. He's actually an actor in real life, for those of you who do not know.
Thank you.
Welcome to...
Yari.
You're welcome. Welcome to another exciting day on the Teachers Reality TV show. Now, housemates will be bringing up a couple of tasks. First up, hints, what we just did. So just stay tuned because after the break, we'll be having the housemates.
Stay tuned.
This is the Teachers Reality Show. The Teachers TV Reality Show.
Good morning, housemates.
Good morning, sir.
I hope you had a very beautiful night.
Yes, sir.
The task for today is the girl-child education. You are expected to dramatize an aspect of that. Your drama should last not more than 5 minutes, and you have 1 additional minute to explain what you did. Make sure your drama depicts a real action and a meaning. Thank you.
Good day, viewers. Today we would be depicting the power of the girls' child education. We are Team 1. With me is housemate number 13, housemate number 11, and I am housemate number 14. Enjoy the show. This is Fumilayo from Abeokuta. Fumi just finished at secondary education and has secured an admission into the University of Ibadan to study political science. Lord Williams, sitting in his office, he is contemplating a new tax regime as he can see that the cocoa farmers are thriving. Finally, he comes to terms that he can exploit the region for Her Majesty. Announcements.
People of Egbaland, please gather. The Queen, Her Majesty, has made a decree that henceforth, every one of you farmers, cocoa farmers, you are to pay a tax of 20 pounds annually. You are to pay a tax of 20 pounds annually. And any defaulter will be severely punished. I repeat, any defaulter will be severely punished. Her Majesty has spoken.
Fumi has graduated and is seeking for ways to help her people.
Fumi,
Good morning, sir.
how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can I have your seat?
Thank you very much. Sir, 2 days ago, I had your promulgation on the tax for the cocoa farmers.
Yes.
I beg to disagree with you. That is not comfortable for the people. It is exploitative and it's too much on them. I am here to speak on behalf of them because they need a voice to speak.
Fumi,
Sir,
how dare you challenge the Queen? The Queen has spoken. If you have anything against it, then write and send to the Queen.
oh really?
Yes.
I beg to disagree with
Then
you.
write to the Queen.
I am going to make your government ungovernable.
You can have your wish.
Watch out and see.
Have your wish.
My people of Iwa community, we are going to rise. We are going to change the course. Women are speaking and the
Your government is going to hear us. Yes, we say no to tax. We say no to that. It is too much for us. This is not for us. And I'm telling you, I'm speaking our mind. This is too much. You must hear this. You must do something. Aoniba, 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 olowo nipa, aoniba, 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 olowo nipa, aoniba, 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 olowo nipa, aoniba.
Fumi, what is wrong with women? Small education and they become very powerful. Little education, they become so powerful. I must do something about it. This Fumilayo is growing it. I must do something about it. Hello, Fumi.
Hello, Lord Williams. What brings you to my house?
I just come to talk to you about the tax regime.
Oh, really? You may sit. Sit down.
Thank you. Fumi, you don't have to lead the women in protest. You and your household will not have to pay. The Queen will reward you handsomely. You do not have to protest.
Really? Really, I have to tell you that the cause I'm fighting is not just for my family, but for the community. I rise as a voice to speak for the people. It is not for my own personal benefit.
Fumi, consider this. The Queen will reward you handsomely. Consider this.
All right, we will see to that.
This woman has succeeded in making us to withdraw this tax regime. Well, the Queen has spoken. Hello, people of Egbaland. Farmers, cocoa farmers, please gather. Her Majesty the Queen has withdrawn the law, so you are no more paying any tax. You are not paying any tax again. We can all have our society peaceful. No more chaos, no more riots. Thank you.
You've seen our dramatization, and we want to show you the benefits of educating a girl's child. Women that are educated push for a just cause. You can also see that educated women become empowered to speak for their communities, and it shows that they rarely and in most cases are incorruptible.
Good day, viewers at home. This is Team 2 of the Teachers Drama Troupe. I am housemate number 1, Olawale, acting as Baba Shukura. This is housemate number 3, Vivian, acting as Shukura. And this is housemate number 8, Blessing, acting as Mama Shukura. Stay tuned and enjoy the drama. Thank you.
Honey.
Mama Shukura.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you now?
Fine, sir.
How is everything?
Fine. I can see you are busy.
Yes.
You are reading.
Yes.
Well done.
Yes.
What would you like to eat this evening?
Anything.
Anything.
Yes.
I will prepare your favorite for you then.
Favorite?
Yes.
I can't wait then.
I know you will like
I
it.
cannot wait.
But I have one thing to just remind you about.
What is that?
You know, very soon the holiday will be over and Shukura will be going back to school. You know, I gave you a list 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you have considered...
Mama Shukura,
Sir?
I have told you times without number. We have been on this issue for a while. My son, Tunde, has just finished school. I know how much I spent. Let's leave Tunde there.
Please, you cannot...
Shukura is a girl. She does not need any education.
No, now.
Let her just stay.
Now,
I cannot waste my money.
Please.
Shukura has.
Please, no. See now, with my little education, I'm sure it's what entices you to me now. Please. Please. Come. Sit down. Stand up and sit down. See, we are going to pray and God will turn his heart. They say the heart of the king lies in the hand of God. Don't worry. Don't worry. He will support us. Don't worry. I know you will not disappoint me. I know.
It's been a long day. Let me call Tunde, my son. Oh, it is ringing. Tunde, how are you, my son? How is everything? You've been working for the past 5 years. You have not even come home at all to say hello to me. You don't have our time? Because you want to raise your own family does not mean you should abandon your parents. Hey, I will call you later. Mama Shukura, welcome.
Oni.
Yes.
I think I heard a little of what you were saying.
I was just talking to Tunde about something.
Your son, Abi?
Yes. We were just discussing something.
He has not called me for the past 1 month. He has not called me.
You know he's busy at work.
Okay.
Anyway,
no problem. I brought good news.
Good news?
Yes.
What is it about?
My daughter Shukura called me 2 hours ago, and that was why I rushed to the market. That's why you didn't see when I came back. When you came back.
So what did she say?
So I went to the market. I prepared delicious meal for her. Right now she should be here. Very soon she should be here.
She's coming home?
Yes, she's coming by aeroplane.
Aeroplane?
She's flying down. Yes.
Did you beg her to come?
No. Why will I beg her? Why will I beg her? She has finished her service, so she's coming home to come and see her parents.
She wants to come and see.
Thank you for your support, too. You know, even though you were, but God touched your hand. Daddy!
Shukura, my daughter!
God bless you, my
Mommy! You see, I'm proud of you. Shukura is a good girl. I knew she was going to make us proud.
Daddy,
thank God we sent her to school.
Thank God.
Shukura is a good...
Daddy.
Yes.
Daddy, guess what?
What?
Do you know that 2 of you, I will be taking you people outside Nigeria? Hey!
Shukura!
That even Lagos have not gone to.
You get aeroplane.
They returned me.
Why company?
Yes, Daddy. Mommy, thank you. God bless you, my daughter. God bless you.
I have a project. You see, all the girls in our community, I'm going to try my best. I will educate all of them, Daddy.
That is good. We will put the name of our family as the foundation.
Daddy,
Whatever that's done, I will sing hallelujah.
I will get the car.
Hey, Baba, we are grateful. You see?
wow, how important it is to educate a girl child.
Hello viewers, I'm your housemate number 12, and with me I have housemate number 5, housemate number 7. We're the members of group 3. Today we'll be presenting to you the importance of the girl child education. I urge you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our show. Thank you.
Alaji.
Yes, Mama Aisha. What's the problem?
You're enjoying your kunu.
I'm enjoying my madara.
Well done.
Thank you.
I have something to tell you. You know, say we never finished that our talk on Ali and Amira. Make them use go school.
Stop that. Stop that.
Megida.
Stop that.
Megida.
Habamana. Please. And allow me to enjoy my madara. Allow me to enjoy my cow milk. What is it about school?
Megida.
Yes.
You know, we talked about it earlier on, that make the 2 of them go school. Ali, Amina, and Aisha.
My money is not meant to train Aisha and Amina. My money is just to train Ali, and I have done that. So allow me to enjoy my madara in peace.
Ali no be only our pikin now. No be only Ali we get.
Aisha is a liability.
No. Why you say like? Why you go talk like that?
What will Aisha bring home?
No. All of them now our pikin. All of them supposed to go school. See me now. I no go school. You see, I no even fit speak good English. Look.
Am I not taking care of you?
Yeah, I know. Megida, they take care of me very well. But look now, I no go school. See, even to show for TV, I know if you do.
Why didn't your parents send you to school?
That's what I'm telling you now.
Because
as we are parents now, let us train Ali, Amina, and Aisha. Make all of them go school. So that if they go school like this, then go no book, then go show them for television.
I'm not ready to waste my money on Aisha and Amina.
How about?
Please go and check who is at the door. He's Orimana.
Alaji. Welcome. Yes, Megida is there.
Alhaji, barka dai. Sanda zuwa. Sannu. Alhaji, what brings you to my house this early morning?
Madam has been telling me about the fact that you don't want your girls to go to school.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, yes.
Oh.
I don't see any good that will come out of it.
Malam. Don't say that now. You are a very educated man. You are very wealthy. You should know that the world has changed from all those old thinking, and now we're thinking about something better, moving the world forward, using whether male or female. So, as it is now, you are not supposed to be thinking like this anymore. In the past, we say girls, you not go to school, boys go to school. But for the past how many years now, you've seen that a lot of girls who have gone to school within our country and even outside our country, from Obieze Kwesili, Malala Yousafzai, and the rest of them, all these people who have turned to civil rights activists or activists on behalf of girls and girl child education have continued to make sure that they tell us the reason why we should allow our girls to go to school.
Alaji. Wow. I've not been talked to like this before.
They tell you, you know they hear me.
Mama Aisha, you're right.
Leave me.
Alaji,
yes.
Nobody has spoken to me on the importance of a girl child before like this. But I warn you, if I use my money to train Aisha and Amina, if nothing comes out of it, Alaji, I will hold you responsible. Okay, Mama Aisha, please go and prepare the children that are going to school right away. You're happy now?
Thank you, Megida. Thank you. Thank you. 20 years later, Amina went after school. Amina has finished her studies and she's now a medical doctor. She became a medical doctor and she started taking care of an NGO catering for deprived girls going to school, and she took care of their education.
Behind the scene, they work very hard to do what they do, to stay motivated. This is the Teachers Reality Show. This is the Teachers Reality Show.
The Teachers TV Reality Show.
Supported by. For sponsorship and advert on the Teachers Reality TV show, please call the numbers 0803-489-8510, 0812-120-2104.
Hello viewers, my name is Ebere Anyanwu. I'm one of the judges in the Teachers Reality TV show. There are abused and neglected children all over the world, Nigeria inclusive. And so today, we'll be having a task called Teachers Parliament. And in this Teachers Parliament, the housemates will be talking about a topic called Child Safety and Protection Policy. The housemates will give us ideas and solutions that will help protect the Nigerian child in our society. They have just 5 minutes for this individual task. We'll be right back.
Behind the scene, they work very hard to do what they do, to stay motivated. This is the Teachers Reality Show. This is the Teachers Reality Show.
The Teachers TV Reality Show.
How much is this? If you pay for them, you will select any other 9 rappers for this shop. I want this. I want this. I want this one. How much is this bag?
Madam, this one are 5 stars. If you pick any other 19 for this shop.
Can I get my size in this? Kingsley go like this one, oh. Please let me have 500 naira 9 mobile recharge card.
4,500 naira?
Yes.
Why is it that you get 9 times of everything you pay for? Even your network, they give you 9 times. Give me 9 mobile SIM now.
Recharge 200 naira or more, and you will get 9 times your recharge on 9 mobile. Existing customers, feed down *611*20# to join. New customers, just buy your SIM and recharge.
My 9 extra bags.
9 Mobile. Here for you. Here for Naija.
Good day, viewers. I'm Olawale, the media housemate number 1. I'll be talking about policies that can be adopted in our schools, homes, society, and at government level to guard against child abuse. Starting from the school. Number 1, bullying. we should stop bullying to the barest minimum by ensuring anybody caught bullying is severely punished. 2, we can have placards around the schools and notices talking about no bully area, bully-free zone. 3, about corporal punishment. It should be abolished in our schools. And if any child should be punished, it must be supervised and documented. 4, it's about sensitizing the entire school system. Schools can be organizing debates about the effects of drug abuse, sex abuse, and the likes on their co-curricular activities. And lastly, amongst the students, they should ensure 2 male students can read together, but female and male students should not be seen together reading, so that we try as much as possible to discourage the issue of sex abuse amongst them. To proceed, I'll go to the home. Number 1, if students and children will be allowed to make use of laptops and phones, then it should be well monitored. Number 2, about cable networks and TVs, there should be parental guardians and controls to monitor what students and children are doing with them. Number 3, if in the house you would employ a lesson teacher or a trainer to come to the house, they must operate in the open, so it's not in a secret place. Furthermore, in the house, we should ensure when children are growing and they are of different sexes, you separate their rooms to discourage this idea of brother, sister sleeping with each other. And number 5, if a visitor will come to your house, you must ensure that you monitor their movements. And if they will sleep, you should separate where they are sleeping away from your children. Coming down to the society, number 1, we observe that Nigeria has been rated as the most religious nation in the whole world. Therefore, our religious leaders should be admonished to preach against sex abuse, drug trafficking, and the likes. Number 2, in the society, we must discourage smoking around. When we see people smoking around or probably taking alcoholic drinks, we should ensure we report them to the police. Number 3, we should ensure the environment is not conducive enough for people to operate as kidnappers. Bushes around should be cleared, everywhere should be neat. Number 4, we should ensure that in the society, if you observe a family around you, and in that family they have a house girl and they're maltreating the girl that is meant to be in school, you report to the police. Then number 5, we should ensure that in the society we discourage the wearing of t-shirts and things that have your names. This can entice the kidnappers. They can just say, Tunde, and you think they know you. And at government level, we should ensure that there is a law guiding against child strafing. You observe that these days some parents, out of ignorance, they just hold the neck of the child when they are angry. This should be abolished. Number 2, at government level, we should ensure that police are more friendly to the society so that people will be free to report issues to them. Number 3, we should ensure that the government sensitizes the entire public about safety tips on kidnapping and sexual abuse.
Good day, everyone. My name is Vivian Ifeago, and I'm housemate number 3. I'm here to provide my child protection policies. First, I want to talk about the sex education policy. At home, parents should be able to communicate with their children. They should create that environment that their children should be able to talk to them. Number 2, for schools should inculcate this sex education into their curriculum. Then for the government should try to provide sex educational materials. And also for the society, companies, churches, they should preach about sex education. I also have cyberbullying policy. For cyberbullying policy, at home, parents should encourage their children to use www.kiddles.com instead of Google's, because that is child-friendly. I also want to let schools know that they should always ensure that they have tracking devices that should help to monitor what their children are doing online. Then for society, the society should encourage cyberbullying agencies, which should help in monitoring cyberbullying activities. They should also teach the society the steps to take for their children not to encounter these cyberbullying people. For cyberbullying, I want the government to know that the government should come up with activities, should come up with trainings that will enlighten the society. Also, for the kidnapping, the school should make sure that they have maximum security by employing good security agencies. For homes, the parents should know the people they leave their children with. Then for the society, the church should actually also talk about this, because we have a lot of people going to church to listen to the pastors and our priests. I also have the child trafficking. Child trafficking, parents should always know whom they leave their children with. Parents should also make sure that anybody, whenever they are leaving the home, an adult should take care of the children. For the schools should ensure that children coming in and out, that they mark them. Then school should also make sure that any child, before a child is taken home, the child should sign in and out. For prostitution policy, parents should be very careful whom they leave their children with. And homes, they should inculcate this into their curriculum by making sure that prostitution should be a topic under social studies. Then the government should try and ensure that prostitution is a punishable offense.
Hello, my esteemed viewers. I am Mary Jane, housemate number 5, and I'm here to provide solutions on how to protect the child. Number 1, in the house, at home, parents should tell their children not to talk to strangers. 2, they should set up CCTV cameras around the house to monitor what happens at home. 3, when the children are at home, they should lock all doors, and if they hear any knock at the door, they should ask questions and verify from their parents before they open the door. 4, they should say no to bad touch. Their parents should tell the children that they should say no to bad touch. 5, there should be a zero tolerance of corporal punishment. That's parents beating their children. Instead of using corporal punishment, they should use positive reinforcement method. That's celebrating the child that did very well. This will make Emeka to behave very well because mommy or daddy has given Emeka ice cream for behaving very well. Now, in the school, the academy managers, that's the supposed principals, what they should do, they should set rules in the schools. When they set rules in the school, the teachers will take note of these rules in the classroom. 2, no to bully, no to sexual abuse, no to child abuse. 3, the teachers in the classroom should set what we call character board. This character board is where we put striving pupils, those that did great work for that day, behavioral goals. This character board, we have striving pupils, punctual, organized, respect for self. So if any pupil's name enter this character board, the pupil will be, I behaved very well, that's why my name is here. Then those that didn't behave well that day will want to emulate so that their name will enter that character board. Another thing they can do in the school is a column for strive points. Now in my classroom, I have where I put strive points, row 1 and row 2. Row 1 is sitting tall and tracking me. For that, I'm going to award them strive points. Row 2, sit tall and track me. When I say that, at the end of the day, I'm going to celebrate row 1 with a cheer. Row 2, we want to sit up the next day so that I will celebrate them. 4. Okay, now let's go to the government. The government, no to corporal punishment, and any law they put in place, there should be fines assigned to that. No to corporal punishment, zero tolerance to cane, child abuse, zero tolerance to child trafficking, zero tolerance to child molestation, and zero tolerance to child exploitation. There should be zero tolerance to child pornography. That's parents allowing their children to watch things on their mobile phones. There should be restrictions on mobile phones. You should not allow your children to use your mobile phones because they can go to areas which you don't expect. Now, they should train a child. Most of the pupils we see in the society, they're always like I will use around my environment, Agege. Most of them, you see them in the morning going to school, they are hawking. Why they are meant to be in school? Parents, I urge you and I encourage you, train your children because they are future leaders of tomorrow.
My name is Atajon Ojonugwa, housemate number 7, and this is Teachers Parliament. And I'm here to talk about some policies that will help in protecting the child, in this case, the Nigerian child. So I'm going to look at 4 different areas where we'll have to consider. Firstly, the home. Now, some parents maltreat their children, and for this reason, if you have children like that who grow up in such homes, they may not turn out to become the best in the society. So the government has to put a law within the home so that any parent who maltreats their children should be prosecuted. And secondly, children should be provided with toll-free landlines where they can call agencies that protect the interest of the child so that if there is any form of abuse within the home, they can easily report. Now, thirdly, the parents have to encourage children to speak up against any form of violence or any form of abuse against them, either by relatives or either of the parents or even close friends and associates. Then fourthly, I would like to suggest that within the home, parents should discourage their children from watching pornographic videos or videos that tend to promote all forms of violence and even abuse. Now I'll go over to the school. Within a school environment, I want to suggest that guidance counselors should be employed to cater for the emotional and psychological needs of the students. And secondly, within the hostels where you have boarding schools, the males and the females should have patrons and matrons to man the hostels so that any emergency cases that relate to how they are being treated within the hostel or even outside the hostel can easily be reported to them. Now, thirdly, within the school environment, suggestion boxes should be provided so that anyone who has any comment about teachers or about their friends or about anybody who has abused them or whom they have ideas about, maybe have ideas about someone being abused and all that, could be tipped down and then they put that into the suggestion boxes. And again, during assembly days, teachers can come up with certain campaigns that tend to promote child protection rights so that the children can know their rights as students, as children, so that in case of any forms of abuse, they can be able to open up to tell people what has happened to them. Now, within the society has a lot of roles to play in this case. Now, the media, the mass media, has to come up to project the fact that Nigerian children are very, very prone to violence and other acts of drug abuse, pornography, child trafficking, and the rest of them. So that with that knowledge, people can aid or assist in getting the children off the streets for the ones who are on the streets, who are doing some other things that are not expected of them. Now again, the society within the religious circle can encourage parents to talk to their children often and on so that they can be able to get information from them. Because the closer you are to your children, the more they can be able to relate to you, tell you things that are even personal to them, or things that you could consider as secrets. Now again, back to the government. For me, I feel that the government has a lot of roles to play in this case. Firstly, I'll suggest that the government tries to equip all security outfits so that in trying to stop violence against children, drug abuse, and the rest of them, they can equip the security outfits to allow for this continuous drive to stop all these forms of abuse. Thank you.
My name is Blessing Seriki, housemate number 8, and today on Teachers Parliament, I'm here to share my views on the child protection policies. I will start by saying, who is a child? A child is a person between the age of 0 to 18 years old who is still very dependent on another person for his livelihood. I will start from the home. What are the policies or advices I can give out? From the home, I would advise every parent to get involved in family planning, thereby reducing the rate or the number of children in the family, whereby they have adequate time to cater for the remaining children in the family. Secondly, every parent should stop the idea of sending children out to hawk, whether during or after school hours. It is not to the benefit of the child. Thirdly, every parent should endeavor to monitor his or her child in order to safeguard that child from external forces. Now, from the school front, I would advise every school owner to stop corporal punishments in earnest. Also, the guidance and counselor in every school should be functional and effective. And also, they should be confidential and easy to relate with, whereby the children can easily relate their issues or whatever problems they have with them. Also, the child should be properly aware, should be fully aware of his or her rights so that he can effectively exercise them. Now, from the society, every society should be equally informed of every policy set for the child protection so they can enact their own rules on how it can work effectively in every community. They can also devise a means of setting a reporting team from every community whereby they can report issues arising from child protection in every community. I'll ask the government to create an awareness whereby everyone is involved and is aware of the policies set for the child protection. And also, disciplinary rules and punishments should be ruled out, that everyone is aware of what it takes if you are found a defaulter of the child protection policies. Also, social welfare workers and team members should be up and doing, because of recent time they are found not doing their work properly, where children are being abused or molested. Finally, I would like to round up by saying that give a child a voice and let them speak out. Thank you.
Hello viewers, welcome to Teachers Parliament, and my name is Melvina Ibanugo, contestant number 11, and I'm here to recommend ways of protecting the child following the Child Protection Act, which we already have in place. We'll be looking at the various areas: the home, the school, the society, and through the government. 1, the home. We must appreciate the fact that children are gifts and they come through the homes. Therefore, I recommend that man and woman who come together to procreate during their marriage courses must be sensitized on what they are about to have, which is a child. Secondly, during antenatal programs, I recommend that mothers are properly sensitized because they are very, very close to their children, and this will go a long way to help. Thirdly, I recommend that the home must be free from all forms of bullying and must be secured for the child to grow properly. The home should also be emotionally stable for the child to have her own voice and speak up. Parents should ensure that the child should have a right to life, right to speak, and right to be educated. At schools, I recommend that schools are properly structured. We have cases where buildings collapse. This is because of not having well-structured schools. Schools should also ensure that they have an emergency unit where, in case of any emergency, children are easily protected and moved away. Teachers should also be sensitized at least once every session. This should go down to the level of them even using dummies to have the CPR. Schools should also have an advisory system where parents have a relationship with the teachers to actually assess and know more about their child. And through the advisory system, their child actually opens up to someone and there is proper communication. In the society, I would recommend that the society brings up the refusal skill, that is, saying no to all forms of pressure. Secondly, I also recommend that the society must encourage good communication skills, because where a child is not able to pass across an information of abuse or any form of abuse, then there is a problem. Thirdly, I also recommend that the society must be safe. There should be eradication of bullying, all forms of it, and that goes to as well cyberbullying. Also, I recommend that the society must be peaceful for a child to grow well and be protected. Through the government, I also recommend that the government must have an arbitrating system which goes forth to help bridge the gap between parents, children, and as well the government. And lastly, I also recommend that the police, which we always say are our friends, should stand up, speak up, and protect the child and see that the offenders are brought to law. Thank you.
Hello, viewers. My name is Dominic Edache Ejiga. I'm your housemate number 12. Today on Teachers Parliament, I'll be talking on child protection policy. In government, I would suggest that the government should set up social work offices across the nation. I work closely with the federal government and especially the government of Benue State, my own state, Governor Samuel Otom, to work strictly to set up schools, establish and set up schools to protect the children from traveling from their hometown to their uncles in the cities where they will be molested. Like in the case of Ochanya, the girl that was molested and she died. And recently, another case of a 13-year-old child that was impregnated in the IDPs. We work closely to set up rules and help the social work office to help children safeguard their rights. I will also help the schools to enact laws that would see the monthly sensitization of children in the terms of their rights to avoid an abuse of children like we do in Excellence International Schools in Jalingo. Every month we come up with sensitization. We have counselors in place that will give this sensitization, including the Parents Teachers Association. We come together and then we educate the children on their rights so that when an abuse is coming, they see an abuse from afar and they go close to the counselors to open up. The society, the mass media should not be left out. They are agents of change, and we work closely with the mass media so that we will sensitize the whole society in terms of neglecting these children, in terms of neglecting the societal abuses. When you see, you speak out. It will go a long way to build our future leaders. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the Teachers Parliament. My name is Adekunle Adeseye Emmanuel, and I'm here to enumerate the points on how we can protect the child from abuse. Now I will start from home. Number one, the child should not be sexually abused, should not be sexually molested. Two, the child should not be verbally assaulted by the parents, whether he has done what is right or wrong, he should not be verbally assaulted. Number three, the child should not be physically assaulted by the parents or by any of the siblings. Number four, even if the child has done anything wrong, he or she has the right to play. They should play. We should not stop them from having fun and playing. And number five, the child has the right to eat. If the child has done anything wrong, they should not use food to punish them. They have the right to eat. I will go to the school. What are the things that the school should do in order to protect the child from abuse? Number one is that qualified teachers, competent teachers should be employed. Teachers that have gone through the training, who have gone through the teaching school, should be employed. Number two is that the school, the teachers, should start teaching the children right from primary school, where nobody should touch in their body. They should teach them the sensitive part that should not be touched by anybody, even their parents, in their body. Number three is that there should be complaint boxes all around the schools, whereby the children can complain without revealing their identity. Number four is that the school should start teaching the children their fundamental human rights right from their primary school, so that the children will know when his or her right is being trampled upon. And number 5 is that the school should always report cases whenever a child comes to school with any form of injury, so that they can investigate whether it is a domestic abuse. I will go to the government. What should the government do in order to protect the child from being abused? Number 1 is that they should censor the media. Musical videos, programs, shows should not air during the day. They should be restricted to night period, whereby the children will be asleep. Number 2 is that the government should create a department that will consist of the medical team, consist of the welfare team, consist of counselors, consist of legal practitioners who will be available 24 hours to respond to emergency calls from the child. Number 3 is that there should be an emergency line that is toll-free, whereby the child can dial at any time to report cases of child abuse. Number 4 is that social packages should be made available for orphans who are not able to cater for themselves. And number 5, the government should re-emphasize it that every child has the right to education. I would also like to add that anyone that is engaging in child labor, the government should come heavy on such persons. Now let me go to the society. What should the society do in order to protect the child from being abused? Number 1 is that we must educate the society that child abuse is not an ethnic issue. 1. 2 is that the society should be also lectured and taught that child abuse is not a religious issue. Number 3 is that we have female circumcision embedded in our culture. The society should be lectured and taught that female circumcision should not be practiced. 4, we should also educate the society that child marriage should not be practiced. It is archaic and it should not be practiced. And number 5 is that we must let the society know that anytime a child is abused, we must all come together to condemn it and not to seek for sympathy, or because this person is from my tribe or this other person is from my religion. The society must always come to condemn it. And I will end by saying, it was said by Pat Utomi, I'm going to paraphrase, that our children, they are the future of tomorrow, and we must do everything in our might, in our ability to protect them so that they can attain the best. Thank you.
Hello, today on Teachers Parliament, we're talking about child protection. And child protection has to do with keeping the child away from forms of abuses such as sexual abuse, molestation, bullying, and other forms that could negate the development of the child. Now, I would suggest that this protection takes place in various ways, and the suggestions would be to government, parents at home, the society, and then the school. To government, I would suggest that the government should use its vast resources to make TV series that will talk on these issues. 2, government agencies that are saddled with these responsibilities can do adverts that will talk about the penalties in case someone breaches such. 3, there should be stiffer penalties. These days, the penalties are not enough and it doesn't deter offenders. And then 4, government should also have hotlines that will encourage people to report such incidences. And then 5, government should also promote or empower law enforcement agencies to be able to respond. In some cases, we have offenders who have reported, victims who have reported and they were shamed. To the home, I would recommend that parents should have dialogue with kids so that they will be open to such issues. 2, kids will be encouraged to have accountability partners where they can talk or share their secrets with. And then thirdly, parents should also learn to regulate the contents, media contents that these children have access to. Fourthly, I would also encourage that families do not hide members of their own family that are offenders. And then also in the home, incentives should be provided for parents who report cases to the neighborhood response centers. And then to the society would need to have ambassadors that will champion child protection. There should also be a robust response unit where members of the society or the neighborhood can quickly report to. there should be rehabilitation centers built and equipped by the society members. The society should also have and create an offenders register where people who have once been indicted will be listed there and their public rights restricted. And then lastly, kids in school should also be able to interact with one another, with their teachers, and be able to ask questions when they don't understand what is happening if they are being abused. Thank you very much.
This is the Teachers Reality Show.
The Teachers TV Reality Show.
Hello viewers, you've heard from the housemates. They have provided wonderful solutions to the challenges of child protection and safety in our country. We'll compile the results and get back to you later on. Thank you.
This is the Teachers Reality Show.
The Teachers TV Reality Show.
Hello viewers, my name is Melvina Iwanugo, contestant number 11, and I'm up for possible eviction. I need your support, I need your votes. I know you've been there for me and I want you to really come out for me. I believe in myself, but I need you to also believe in me. So please keep your votes coming in. I trust you and I know you're going to save me. So to the Wanugos, the Rosevillas, my parents, Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Southeast, all over Nigeria, everyone watching, please keep me in the house. I really need to get to the finals. I believe and I'm sure you're going to support me. So thank you, and I'm sure you want to keep seeing your favorite teacher on the screen. Thank you.
Hi, I am Zam Emmanuel, housemate number 14. Your favorite teacher is up for eviction, and I'm counting on you for your votes. On my own part, I'm going to do my best to escape probation. I'm also trusting you to put up enough votes to keep me in the house. Perhaps you'll be wondering, why is he up for eviction? Don't worry. This is a public school teacher, and we're here to show them that public schools are the best. I trust you. All my friends, all my family, Team Zam, I know you can do it. Let's go. Thank you.
Hi viewers, my name is Dominic and I'm your housemate number 12. I'm up for eviction and I'll need your vote please to keep me in the house. Use the process and the link on your screen to vote for me to remain the face of Nigerian and African teacher. Thank you.
Hello viewers, it's me Mary Jane, housemate number 5. I've been put up for possible eviction. I've been doing my best. Thank you for your support so far, but I will be needing your votes and support to keep me in the house. I'm pleading for support from Bridge International Academy, Team Bridge, my family and friends, my loved ones, my friends and well-wishers. Please vote for me to keep me in the house. Thank you very much.
Hello viewers, thank you everyone for voting me this far. You know the saying, can anything good come out of Nazareth? I am that product, that LEA product, and that LEA teacher. I've come this far because you've supported me all the way. I love you all. Thank you for your support. But right now, I'm up on probation and for possible eviction. So I need your votes. We need to show them that we can do this. I need your vote. NAFPC, Beautiful, GG, Girls, Kuje, I'm counting on you. And you, my esteemed viewers, I still remain that your favorite dimple teacher. Vote for housemate number 8, Blessing Sariki Yabina, a.k.a. Bliss King. Thank you, and I love you all.
Hello, viewers. My name is Adekunle Adesheyi Emmanuel, housemate number 13, and I'm up for possible eviction. My people in Alausa, Ministry of Education, please tell my governor to vote for me, our His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and our chairman El Subeb, Lagos Subeb, Dr. Ganiu Sopenyin. Please vote for your boy, Shomolu LGA. My people on Facebook, please vote for me. I need to bring this cup home. I need to show them that public school teachers are good teachers. Please vote for me, and I know together we can do it. Team Shay.
Once again, I am Vivian Ifiago, housemate number 3. The game is becoming tougher, and I sincerely appreciate everyone who has stood beside me, who has been very supportive. I say a big thank you to all of you. But still, the game just began. I'm appealing from the bottom of my heart that you people should please remember me. Vote for me because I'm out for eviction. I call upon all of you, my beloved upschool viewmates. I know you are there. My family, I know you are there. All the Lekki Lagos crew, I know you guys are there. Support me, and please do not forget, the game just began.
Voting ends tomorrow by 7 p.m. and the grand finale for the Teachers Reality TV show comes up this Saturday by 8 p.m. All final sets of housemates will be judged by their votes, so keep voting for them on www.teachersrealitytvshow.com.ng. You can also go to our social media handles shown on your screen and get the link to vote for your favorite housemate. All votes gotten before probation goes to the cumulative votes. This is to enable all housemates on probation to start on the same note.
Well, today has been a very educative and entertaining.
That's right. Well, what particularly stood out for me was the intelligence of these teachers, preferring solutions to the child protection issues going on.
And that point of having to get a toll-free line for children.
Exactly. I really think we should adopt that.
Yeah, that's going to help a long way.
That's right. Well, that's about it on the Teachers Reality TV show today. Now, don't forget to keep voting. Vote for your favorite housemate who are up for possible eviction. Go to our website, www.teachersrealitytvshow.com.ng, and click the picture of your favorite housemate.
And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
That's right. I am Oyari.
And I'm Babashe.
And until we come here again next time, it's good night.
They all grow to become strong leaders. Behind the scene, they work very hard.